What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. So today is an absolutely massive day for League of Legends fans. We have a really awesome series over in the LEC between G2 and Mad Lions. Who knows what's going to happen there? I mean, we assume G2 is probably going to come out and have the upper hand, but obviously they looked a little shaky against Schalke. Mad Lions looked really good against Rogue. That should be an awesome series. And then over in North America, a little bit later in the day, we have Cloud9 taking on Team Liquid, two of the best teams throughout the lock-in tournament, throughout the LCS regular season, two of the biggest fan bases, two of the organizations that, you know, clearly there's a lot of rivalries and a lot of headbutting and stuff going on, a lot of interesting matchups. Obviously, there's Alfari Fudge, there's Jensen and Perkz, there's the two bot lanes going head-to-head. There's so many fun, exciting matchups, so much trash talk, so much hype building up to, again, the European series, but then also in the LCS as well, and that stuff is really interesting. It's really exciting. In today's video, as you can see on the screen, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the LCS matchup, talking a little bit about some of the trash talk going into it. I do think people expect Team Liquid and Cloud9 to be a little bit closer, a little bit more competitive, or a little bit harder to pick, obviously, than G2 and Mad Lions. That's kind of why I wanted to focus on this matchup today. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, if you guys have not already, please take a second, smash that like button. I would appreciate it so much. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, so that would be awesome. Also, subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content so you guys don't miss out on anything we got going on in the near future. We're going to have a ton of awesome videos coming your guys' way. With that being said, let's get right into this. We're taking a look at this, the 2021 midseason showdown delivered by Grubhub. Cloud9 facing off against Team Liquid. Week 3 teaser, because I think it's got some banger trash talk in it. I think it's a really nice video. I think the LCS actually does, you know, I have a lot of problems with the LCS production, with the casters, with the analysts, blah, but I think their kind of content team actually does a really great job in a lot of different ways. I'm not sure exactly who is responsible for all that stuff, but they should keep it up for sure. So let's watch this. Let's stop it when we get some juicy stuff, and yeah, we'll go from there.
All my hopes of solid League of Legends play rest on Cloud9 TL. I think we're going to have the best League of Legends we've had all year long in this match.
And that's what a lot of North American fans are hoping for. Obviously, they're, because, you know, this is the thing. Like, Cloud9 and TL have been our two best teams, and we're looking ahead to MSI. Most likely, one of these two teams is going to be our representative. I think TSM is still kind of that dark horse there. They're going to need a lot of, you know, loser bracket magic or whatever. But it's most likely going to be Cloud9 or TL. And if this series is like a fiesta, if this series sucks, if one team wins but both teams kind of look shaky or not very good or not very impressive or slow or boring or whatever, then that's just going to kind of, you know, even though fans of TL are going to be excited or fans of C9 are going to be excited, whatever, who ends up winning, it'll still be disappointing knowing that, man, we're just going to go to MSI and get stomped. So I do hope that at least one of these teams, if not both of these teams, at least looks like they're playing some quality League of Legends. I mean, these two teams are both very talented. They absolutely have world-class talent on each of these teams, and then they're capable of playing a good style, of playing a good-looking League of Legends. But yeah, just like Chrome says, I mean, this is, we need good League of Legends from this series. These are our two best teams in the playoffs, in a best of 5. If this isn't good, this is as good as it gets. So that's what we're hoping for.
Definitely put that on your calendar. That's a damn sure.
Yeah, look at my shine with the glow.
Huge by Perkz. We lost both games in this split to Liquid, so really want to take revenge on them. Want to smash them.
Oh, wow.
Right breaker, Sun finds FBI again.
Usually C9 wins if Blabber has a good early game and he can snowball the game. Other than that, I don't really see how they win games, to be honest.
Olaf, he's going to run him down, and there was no counter.
Jensen has been, so for the longest time, I was not necessarily a huge fan of Jensen. Obviously, I like TSM. Bjergsen has been my favorite player, kind of like my inspiration for even getting into League of Legends in the first place for a long time. And there was always a lot of, you know, rivalry between Bjergsen and Jensen. So liking Bjergsen, I always had to be a little iffy about Jensen. But man, throughout this season, Jensen has been consistently probably the best and most consistent trash talker. Like, yeah, Perkz is there, and he's funny, and he has some good lines. And TSM, some players like Spica will maybe come out and say some stuff every once in a while. But overall, the LCS lost a lot of its personality this year, a lot of those big names and everything. And a lot of people haven't filled that void, but Jensen's kind of stepped up. And again, Jensen was always compared to Perkz, and Perkz was kind of better, had better results, did better head-to-head, so it was always tough. But then, obviously, with Perkz gone, Jensen thought he was going to be stepping up into the limelight. But then, obviously, you get Perkz just kind of sliding in there, and everyone took Perkz over from the LEC and just slotted him right above Jensen, and he took, you know, Perkz's place as the best mid laner in North America. And, you know, I definitely think Jensen has, one, been upset about that. Obviously, who wouldn't want to be number one? And obviously, he has an ego, and he's a great player, so he's going to think that he's the best. But also, like he said, TL's 2-0 against Cloud9. They beat him 3-2 in lock-in. So the season series is what, 5-2 now? Like, he has results over Perkz, even though Perkz Perkz definitely had a better overall spring split than Jensen. But still, when they got the head-to-head, it's not like Perkz stomped him. It's not like Perkz smashed him. It's not like Perkz won the games. So, you know, he's making sure he takes his jabs, making sure he gets his shot in, saying that, yeah, they win through Blabber, and that's it. And saying, you know, having some praise for Blabber and everything. Obviously, they're former teammates on Cloud9. So, yeah, just some funny stuff, interesting stuff, and there's more to come, don't you worry.
Whereas we are a lot more flexible.
Shuffles Jensen back into the rest of his team, and now the counterattack is true. Perkz, what are you doing?
Team Liquid, I think the biggest strength is their laning phases. So as long as we can show up on the day in the first 10 minutes of the game, I think we are just straight up the better team.
And goodbye.
Jensen was considered number 2 to Perkz for so many years and always wanted to be kind of that number 1. And then as soon as Perkz retires, Perkz comes in, everyone's like, oh yeah, Perkz is better than you. I want to see the tech, and I want to see these guys flexing on each other.
Multi-man stun coming out here with the Ever from.
Perkz plays control mages too. Not as well as me. He tries to play assassins, not as well as me. So he's an AD carry player.
Oh my goodness.
And to me, that is the most hype thing of this. Like, yes, Cloud9 TL already so much hype, so much excitement. But then Jensen taking those shots at Perkz, saying, yeah, he can play some control mid. Yeah, I'll give him that. But he's not better than me. He tries to play side, not better than me. And he should just stick to AD carry. You know, he's an AD carry player. And obviously, you know, he doesn't believe that. And it is a joke. And it is kind of a meme and stuff. But, yeah, he's saying, you know, this guy has played mid lane. This is his second mid lane split out of the last 5, I believe. You know, where Jensen has been doing this. He's been at the top of the LCS for a while. He has had results. He's been consistent. You know, I'm the mid laner. I play the control mid. I play the assassins. I play all the different styles. I can do this. And again, he's got the head-to-head. He's got the results and stuff over Perkz, where Perkz hasn't got the best of him during the regular season or in a best of 5 yet. Not in any series they've played. So, you know, Jensen's like, yeah, what else do I have to prove? Yeah, I'm going to talk trash about this guy. And I think it's awesome. I think it's hilarious. And I think at the end of the day, it just makes this matchup coming into today a little bit more exciting and a little bit more stakes on it. Now, we're going to have a magnifying glass on that mid lane. Is there going to be solo kills? Is there going to be big plays from either one of these guys? If Perkz claps Jensen, this is going to be so memed, and this is going to be hilarious, and people are going to get so involved and into it. And if Jensen claps Perkz, that's going to be crazy too, and that's going to have a huge reaction, and that is so much the entertainment. Like, yes, we do want to see quality League of Legends. Yes, we want to see good stuff happening. Obviously, we want to see our teams preparing for MSI. We want to see high-level gameplay, but also, at the end of the day, we are here to be entertained. We want storylines to follow. We want excitement going on. We want to have some extra, you know, something extra going into the games, have a reason to watch these games, have a reason to care. If the LCS isn't going to be the best league in the world, if we're not going to be winning championships, you know, hopefully we get there one day, but we're not there yet. It's not impossible, but we're not there yet. Then we got to be interesting. We got to be exciting. We got to add something to it. And I think Jensen and Perkz are two of the best in our league about doing that. And I hope the fans agree. I hope we get some awesome viewership on this matchup this weekend. And I think it should be fun. I think it's going to be exciting. And I cannot wait to see what happens. Because I think these two teams are really, really close. Again, I favor Team Liquid a little bit. But these teams are very, very close. I think it's going to be super fun. I think it's going to be super exciting. I cannot wait to watch some of these games.
That is my biggest advantage right now. I'm just that much better at AD carries in the mid lane than pretty much anybody else in the world.
I think the expectations is that we're pretty evenly matched. You know, anyone could really win it. But to me, it doesn't feel like that at all. I think we're just better than them.
Jensen around from the side. It is a massacre.
And again, I totally understand, you know, fans and everyone saying that these teams are very close. Obviously, Cloud9 finished above Team Liquid in the regular season, and obviously when they played at the lock-in tournament, it was 3-2, and it was a very, very close series, and it was back and forth, and both teams have won games. But then again, I also understand Jensen saying that it's not close, because again, when you look at the whole season, they're 5-2 over Cloud9. It's probably one of the better records they have against really any team in the league. So there is, you know, a lot that. Also, who knows what's happening in scrims? Who knows what goes on behind the scenes? Who knows what we don't even get to see? But Jensen seems very confident. We know Perkz and Cloud9 are going to be confident. You know, still the one thing for me in this series is Fudge. He's inexperienced. He has been a little shaky. He hasn't been that good this season. He's getting a ton of trash talk and all that stuff, and the stress and the pressure and everything. And then you get in the playoffs, times that by 10, you get into the winner's bracket finals against Team Liquid, a team that you've already lost to. Maybe you times that by 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And I don't know how well I expect Fudge to actually perform and how well Cloud9 is going to be able to play around that. I think Team Liquid has much more veterans and everything. I think Jensen and Tactical both had good weeks last week. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be fun. If either team won, I would totally not be shocked at all. And I'm going to be really hyped up and excited for either one. Again, I hope somebody plays well. I hope somebody really, really impresses me and really impresses not only the LCS fan base, but hopefully, you know, some of the other fans of teams around the world as well. So, and they can have a little respect and credibility going into MSI. But either way, the storylines are there. The trash talk is there. This hype video was awesome. I'm hyped up. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Again, Jensen kind of calling out Perkz. Kind of also just calling out Cloud9 in general, saying, yeah, fans think that this is close. Fans think this is going to be tough, and I get it, but I don't think it's going to be hard at all. So I don't know if that means 3-0. I don't know what exactly it means, but I just know it's going to be fun. I know I'm excited. I know I can't wait. So let's see what happens. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about this series heading into it? Get your predictions in now. Cloud9, Team Liquid, how many games? What's going to happen? How's it going to go down? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on anything we talked about in today's video. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!